So she's already told you my name is Rashika. I am 25 years old. So it's been about almost 11 years since I seen Miss Darnell. She's my favorite English teacher. Well, she was my favorite teacher in high school, period. But I went off to college and I did not study English. I studied biology. So I have a bachelor's of science degree. I went to a historically black college in Louisiana called Grambling. I'm not sure if anybody's heard of it before. Yay! Okay, so I also was a cheerleader there. I had to work real hard to be a cheerleader because when I was in high school, my mother did not allow me to cheer. She said that cheerleaders didn't get scholarships, which is not true. So I actually, I worked really hard, and I not only made the cheerleading team, but it paid for my out-of-state fees, which is expensive. They charge you about $4,000 a semester worth of out-of-state fees. So I got a scholarship to cheer at Grambling, and I was also a part of a really popular pageant there called the Miss Cover Girl pageant, and I was second runner up. That was my first and only pageant I did. I'm not really a pageant girl, but I did have a very fun experience. It's very strenuous. I went through a lot of training. I did not know how to walk in heels. I've only ever worn tennis shoes, so it was very helpful to me to go through that experience because I learned a lot. They also taught me some ways to interview properly because during the pageant you have to go through several interviews to it counts as your points as a part of the pageant. So while I was in college, actually when I was younger I started baking, but while I was in college people started offering me money to bake for them. I would usually just do it for free because I really enjoy doing it. So like anybody that was having a party or anything, I just make them some cupcakes, and I didn't think I was doing nothing extraordinary. I was just doing something I really was passionate about doing. So as I continued college, I got more professional with it. Like I learned how to do certain things. I would research how I wanted to do different cakes, different cupcakes, and I just got better and better. Once I graduated, I decided that this was something I really wanted to pursue. So I went ahead and got my DBA, which is what is considered doing business as. So it gives me a business name. I created a website, and then I just kind of went for it, and I've just been successful since. But although I've been pretty successful in my business, it's not always easy. There's going to be some times where when you're striving for success, you're going to have some times where you'll feel like, things are not going as you feel they should. Like sometimes I don't always do good on my cupcakes. Sometimes they fall, sometimes I drop them, sometimes they don't rise in the oven. I don't know. Sometimes I'm running late, but I keep striving for success. So anytime I have a mistake, I talk to myself a lot. Like I'm not crazy or anything. I just have to motivate myself. And I'm like, okay, this time you have to do better because you was an hour late and you shouldn't have slept too long or whatever it is. So just stay encouraged in anything you do. If you love something and you're passionate about it, don't let anybody tell you that you can't go forth and do it. If that's something you really want to do, then do it. Make a way to do it. If you feel like maybe you're not as good as you need to be, just keep working at it and research some things on it and keep striving to do exactly what it is you want to do because you can do anything through Christ who strengthens you. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Thank
you. Next we have up Miss Sydney Felton, also known as 2017 Miss Katie Team.
Hello everyone. Might I say you all look absolutely gorgeous in your little tiaras and your beautiful dresses. I wanted to talk to you about something that's really, really close to my heart. Miss Darnell brought me here to, as well as everyone else, to be an example and to show you that no matter where you come from, no matter what you have to go through, you can still be successful no matter what. A lot of my friends see me and they see me do pageants and all this other stuff and they think, wow, your life is perfect. You have it made, you probably have money in the bank and all that kind of stuff, and that's just the opposite. come from a divorced family. My parents got divorced when I was 4 years old. I had a really hard time going through grade school, or elementary school, I should say. So I can relate to you when it comes to that aspect of feeling insecure or feeling like you're not worth it or anything like that. A lot of times, even when I was in the 3rd grade, I had a hard time dealing with who I was as a person, and especially when it came to my skin tone. That became a huge issue, and I was only 8 years old. But I say all of this not to like bring down the tone or anything like that, but I say this to say that no matter where you come from and no matter what you go through, you're still capable of gaining success in the long run. It's possible. And yes, it is a lot of work. It's a struggle. There's challenges along the way, but it's not impossible. I never, ever, I mean ever, when I say that I would be a pageant title holder winner. Never in my life did I ever think that that would even be something to come out of my mouth. But I can stand here today and say that after years of trying to gain my self-confidence and trying to learn who I was as a person and really striving and believing in myself, I'm able to do what I love and able to share that with all of you. Yes, there's times where I'm like, I don't want to get out of bed. Can I just stay here and sleep for 24 hours? That'd be great. But I realize, after you push and keep going and continue, that in the long run, it feels amazing. And I want to just remind you all with that as well. If you've been through a hard situation or if you're going through something right now, even if it's not necessarily a goal, if it's just maybe there's a cute guy you want to talk to but you're nervous to, or there's a teacher and you really want to tell her something about something that's going on, or anything at all, I want you to keep that bravery, just like the story in the excerpt that Mr. Arnell read to you. It's important to be brave. It's important to be brave and know who you are, no matter what anyone else says. And that takes a lot. But I promise you, it's not impossible. And it seems like a lot to kind of wrap your head around at this moment. Sometimes, I'm like, whatever, I'm just me, I'll be me. But I know for some of my older ones, you can really relate and understand what that feels like, especially some of you younger ones. I know you've been through it too. It's possible. I've been through a lot to say, I'm only 16 years old, to do all that I've done. I'm blessed and proud to say that, I'm an African-American young woman who's thriving to do all that she can, and then share it with the rest of you all. So that's really what I wanted to talk to you all about, and I want you to challenge yourself. Find something about you that maybe you've never really paid attention to, or even something that you don't like, either about yourself or a situation that you're in, and find the light in it. And I want you to hold on to it. And it sounds kind of weird, like, how am I supposed to do that? I don't know what that means. As you think about it more and more, it starts to make sense. So find something that, even though it may seem like a dark place in your life, find that little light. Even like if it's just a little crack in the situation, or if it's just maybe you have something at home, maybe you have a favorite toy or your phone or something that happened throughout the day. If you can hold on to that, I can guarantee you, you can go pretty far. And it seems like it's not possible, but I promise you it is. And I'm a living example, testimony of it. Never thought I would, situation wasn't right, but it's feasible, it's possible, and I just want to encourage you to keep pushing. No matter what, keep pushing. If it seems like no one else is there for you, you have to be there for yourself. And you have Mr. Arnell, you have us up here. We're here for you, we're rooting for you, we want you to succeed. So that's all that I really wanted to share with you guys.
I'm going to pause for a second because I'm going to give you an activity to do while you're sitting, because I believe in interactive learning.